Hello everybody and welcome to HDpiano. I'm Dan, and in this lesson I'll show you how to play In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins. We'll look at the intro and the chorus in this first of 4 videos. Here we go. Ready, and... chorus. All right, so we're going to learn all that, a little bit more. There's really only one other section, and that's the verse. Then we'll talk about some improv stuff, and then we'll play a whole performance, sort of a karaoke backing track version. All of that at HDpiano.com, by the way, if you're not there. So this song from 1981, from his solo debut album, Face Value, has one of the most famous or iconic drum fills of all time, right? Right, we're all so familiar with it. It's been memed beyond repair, and everyone knows it. I want to know if there are any other drum fills that are just super famous, like, you know, we all know it. Drop me a comment below. I'll be curious to see what you guys say. Middle C is here, and I'm going to start by mentioning that this is actually a melody version arrangement, so we're going to hear the vocal line in the piano. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. So long, right? Usually we just teach accompaniment, but this is so simple, harmonically speaking, that I thought it would be best to focus on the melody. If you're interested in an accompaniment version, this is all you need to learn right here, this intro. D minor, we have D, F, A in the right, D's in the left. C, E, G, just shifting this shape down to C. And now this is a C over D chord, left-hand thumb moves as well. Shift that down one more time to B flat over D. So now D, B flat in the left, B flat, D, G, or F in the right. And then back up through that C chord. This 4-chord progression gives us our full song, all right? There's not really anything outside of this that you need to know. Now, of course, this is simple. If you're looking to just accompany a vocalist or play in a band, you're gonna wanna elaborate on this a bit, like play some rhythm. Okay, I'm going to leave that to you. This video, this lesson is not for accompaniment, but I think I've given you quite a bit in just that 4-chord progression. Okay, then the chorus comes in, the melody. All right, I just love this. I love how it sounds on piano. Let's look at the left hand quickly. It's just this rhythm, and then that thumb is moving down through C and B flat, and back up through C. So long. Right hand alone. Big D minor chord, D, F, A, D. Move those bottom notes up to E and G. Melody note stays until it drops to C. So. Now we have sort of a B flat 6 or G minor over B flat. And the top note's just going to go G, F, D. I like to prepare the G with a little grace note, just to get that vocal inflection in there. So if you can fit it in, it's nice. Then we just have A and then a C chord, and then a C6 chord. So let's play that little melodic phrase really slowly. Ready, and 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, rest. So now the second phrase is going to be similar in construction, but just a little different rhythmically, right? So harmonic construction is the same. You know the song, so you know how the vocal sings, so you can just play that rhythm to match the vocal. Otherwise, it's nearly identical. And we have a third pass. And in the very end, we have this widespread, this open sounding chord. And we end just like that. And then we're pretty much just holding this D minor chord, just letting the suspense sit there. Okay? Do you remember? Or we're into the verse at that point, is the point. Okay, so that's the chorus in a nutshell. I think we should play hands together slowly. Ready, and play, and. Two, three. Two, three, four. Last time. And we just hold here on this D minor. We just play suspensefully until the verse kicks in. Okay, so that is the chorus. It's going to play the same way the first two times it occurs. The last time, which is actually the outro as well, it's a fade out, is going to be a little different. And this is just to add some flavor to it. Here it is. The bass line is moving. So the first time we hear it, we have a pedal tone. Pedal tone means one note is droning on, right? This D does not move. Everything else moves around it. Okay? That's a pedal tone in music. And now we're actually going to move the bass line. So forget the pedal tone. So we're going to go down to C, B flat, and back up to C. Everything else is identical. Rhythms, right hand part, exactly the same. Just adding a bit of harmonic freshness. I also like to do this, which is a bit more challenging. So I'm pinning this D in my left hand, okay? This doesn't move. The bottom, the pinky of the left hand does. So this adds a lot of suspense and just tension, and I think it works really well at the end while things are kind of just building and we're just vamping on it through the fade out. So I like this as an option. Okay, those are a couple different options you can use over the chorus, but I think you get the idea. It's a fairly repetitive piece, so it's going to rely on you playing emotionally and with motion. So, all right, the rest is at HDpiano.com. If you have song requests, send them to requests.hdpiano.com. Find us on social media, say hello, and of course comment below on YouTube. I'm Dan. I'll see you there, the home of the hybrid piano lesson, HDpiano.com.